Okay, so Children of the Whales. Well, this was different. Hello guys and welcome back. Welcome back to Dylan's Little Hobbies.
Subscribe to Dylan's Little Hobbies right now.
It's an interesting anime. And in today's video, okay, when I watched this, I'm serious, I had no idea what I was getting into, okay? I was just looking for something to watch on Netflix. I saw the cover of this, Children of the Whales. That's kind of an interesting name. The name piqued my interest. I'm like, okay, add to my list. When I'm bored one day, I'm gonna watch it. Or look, tonight I'm bored. Let's watch something. Children of the Whales it is. And I had no idea what the heck this anime was gonna be about. Definitely an interesting one. But with that said, that doesn't mean it was a bad one. It was interesting though. Not something that I expected, not something that I normally would watch. However, I hear they're making a season 2 of this. Please, I want it. They left us off on such a really interesting cliffhanger that, I don't know, I think season 2 is gonna be good. I did enjoy this anime. With animes like this, it's hard to review though, because you see, most of the anime I like is like action-packed anime. I'm not really slower stories. And granted, there's a lot of really cool action in the show. It's just, it's really kind of out there, and it's a good anime, and like, I don't think I love it, but I don't like hate it either. I want to give it, I'm actually gonna give it a 9, but I would say if you're gonna watch this anime, you definitely have to kind of be into it. Just check it out, see what you think, give it some time, watch the first couple of episodes. Don't just watch one and walk away, because I'm telling you, it is very, very slow. It does get good. It asks some really interesting questions as the show goes on, as the anime goes on. But yeah, it's definitely different. It's definitely different. So, what is this story about? Children of the Whales. So there's this island in a sea of sand. That's right, the desert, the sea of sand, quicksand. If you even go near that quicksand, if you step 1 foot in that quicksand, you're gone. So yeah, on a sea of sand, there are these islands known as mud whales, and there is an island just full of children. There are almost no adults. The reason why is because half of the population doesn't survive past the age of 15. And the question is, well, why is that, you know? And granted, there is a hierarchy, and it's kind of like, okay, they're doing something with these kids. Obviously, it's like, why on earth is there an elderly group who knows all and doesn't want to tell anyone what is truly going on? Are they evil? Are they doing something to the people of the mud whales to make them live half their life? Like, what's going on here? And we actually discover that. And boy, it's really, really weird. And granted, I don't want to get into too much spoilers, but I kind of have to with this one. So I would definitely give this a 9 out of 10. I really ended up liking it. Definitely a slower anime, something you're going to want to watch if you get into it. If you get into it, it's a slow anime, it's a slow burn, but it does get interesting. It's definitely different for most anime. Normally, this is not a type of anime that I would watch. Thank you guys for watching. That is the end of my review. I'm getting into spoilers. The thing is, there are these creatures called Noose. And boy, they're really, really different. So the thing is, there's these creatures called Noose, and they feed off emotions and life. And the thing is, the reason why the mud whale is even able to move and survive in the sea of sand is because of these Noose. And people have to give something to these Noose so that the island can survive, can move on. And so it turns out that they gave half of their life to this Noose to literally live on the mud whale. Now eventually there are other mud whales who want to control, like there's different different lands, different mud whales that come from different lands, and different powers. They give their mud whales different different things. Some give their emotions. Obviously, when it comes to our main one, they give half their life away, and it's really, really bizarre. And so what the story is about is it's about our main character called Chikaru? I'm going to call him Chikaru, but it's spelled like Chakuro, so Chakuro. It's about this main character, Chakuro, who he's just kind of out there. He's living. He wants to help those of his own kind. He understands that for some reason half the population is dying quickly, and he wants to discover why. And eventually he finds out that it's because of the Noose. And eventually, when basically pirates from another nation of Nooses come to their land, they try and, kill them. And yes, they actually do end up killing a large number of them. And because of that, Shigeru and his friends have to defend their home. They hope to sail across the sandy desert. They hope to sail across it to hopefully find other nations of Nooses that could help them fight off these quote-unquote pirates. And that's basically the anime. It is really interesting. I really enjoyed the characters. Shigeru, I really like him as a character. He's always writing down his books, and like there's not much history on his homeworld, even though his home mud whale seems to be quite ancient and quite old. There's not a lot of history there. When people die, the elderlies just hold a funeral and that's it. Like, they don't write down their history. So Shigeru started writing down his own history as well as his mud whale's history. And when he finds out all about this other stuff, he really wants to know, well, what else is out there in the world? Why is this here, And he simply asks the question, what does he do where does he go in this position of his life? So it's really interesting. What is his purpose in this world? You know, it's a really interesting anime. I really ended up liking this one, but it's definitely different. It's definitely out there. I give it a 9 out of 10 for its uniqueness. I really enjoyed it. At the same time, yeah, this is definitely not an anime that I would normally watch. I do recommend that you watch it. I do recommend that you at least try it out. It's not gonna be for everybody, but I think if you are able to actually sit there and give it a chance and wait a little bit and enjoy the scenery of the show, I think you'll actually find that this actually turns out to be a really fascinating story. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know down in the comments below your thoughts about Children of the Whales. And I'm out. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm out. Bye.
Subscribe to Dylan's Little Hobbies right now.